So you want to know if red light therapy is worth the money. Let's be honest, it is quite an investment for a health tool. So in this video, I'm going to basically discuss, where the value of red light therapy comes in and whether or not it should fit into your budget. By the end of this video, I'm going to basically show you why it might actually be costing you money to not have a red light therapy device. What's up guys, it's Nick Coetzee here from Mitochondria and welcome to the channel. This video is going to be extremely important, so I'm going to quickly skip over this part, but if you haven't already done so, please make sure that you hit the subscribe and the notification bell, then you won't miss any of our future videos. But for today's video, I really want to discuss, there's a perception that red light therapy is extremely expensive because it is quite an upfront cost. And what I basically want to do with this video is, give a bit of perspective. At the end of the day, when it comes to money and buying something, it's all about the perceived value. If I said to you, would you like to buy this cup of coffee for $1,000? You would absolutely say no, unless you really thought there was something special in that coffee. If I said to you, would you be willing to buy this Ferrari for $1,000? You would probably make a plan. Even if you didn't have the money for it, you would make a plan to get $1,000 together in order to get that Ferrari. Now, whether or not you would keep the Ferrari, I personally would probably sell it and take a few months off, take a nice long holiday. But the perceived value of what that $1,000 is going to get you is what really matters. So for me, when it comes to things in the health sector, red light therapy stands out as actually one of the most savvy health tools that you can use. I think back to when I started using supplements. I started out really basic where I would use like an omega-3 supplement, like a creatine, even, getting into some adaptogens, things like reishi. And after a while, I was spending easily about $100 per month on supplements. And in the industry, I know a lot of people who are spending hundreds of dollars per month on supplements. And when you look into it, there's actually very little evidence to show that most supplements work. There's a handful that do have some clinical evidence, but I would say about 90% of the supplements that are being promoted, even by some of the top biohackers and health leaders in the field, most of them don't have evidence to show that they have any kind of bang for their buck. Whereas red light therapy has literally got thousands of clinical studies, backing up all these different benefits that are associated with it. So to give a bit of perspective, what I want to do with this video is I actually want to show you what the cost of red light therapy is per month. So if we jump into the slide quickly, obviously I'm going to be a little bit biased, but I'm going to use the MyLight Midi here for the example. Honestly, it is one of the best red light therapy devices on the market. In terms of light intensity, it outshines all of the competitors, and it's extremely versatile. You can hang it, you can stand it. It definitely is one of the best. It's not the most expensive, but definitely one of the best devices on the market. So for this example, I'm not going to be using any kind of cheap product. I really am using, creme de la creme of red light therapy devices. The retail price of the MyLight Midi on our store, that is $799. So I'm going to stick with that price for this example. If you do watch this video till the end, then that will also not be the price that you would pay. But for the example, let's go $799. And it comes with a 3-year warranty. So that means that you've got 36 months guaranteed that you're going to be able to use red light therapy and tap into the benefits that you see in the scientific literature. So if we go $799 over 36 months, that is $22.19 per month. That is way below what you would spend on supplements if you were, buying like 2 or 3 supplements per month. You already hit the $40, $50 mark very, very easily. And when you start looking at the benefits that red light therapy has, now we're talking about $22 for improved muscle recovery, higher energy levels, decreased inflammation, better sleep quality. All of these claims are backed up by clinical studies. Whereas if you had a supplement, you're hoping that it's going to have some kind of effect. And honestly, most of the time it's placebo effect with a lot of the supplements. You see Ben Greenfield or Dave Asprey or one of them using some supplement, and the human mind is extremely, we can convince ourselves that something is having an effect. A lot of the studies with red light therapy, almost all of the clinical studies, they will use blinded studies. So they will basically make sure that the participants don't know whether or not they're receiving red light therapy. So there's no placebo in a lot of these studies. It is like 100% guaranteed evidence that red light therapy works. and on a monthly cost, it is a fraction of what you would spend on red light therapy. So for me, if I had the choice between the two, I would definitely not spend my money on supplements, and I would buy a red light therapy device instead. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased, but there's a reason I also got into this industry is because I'm extremely passionate about red light therapy and the results it can get. So if I had to, get rid of my supplements and use that money and bite the bullet in the beginning, basically, get myself a really good red light therapy device, then I would know instead of having to go to the health shop and buy supplements each month, I'm actually going to get better results by just using a device every single day at my house, and my costs are going to be my electricity bill. So $5 a month maybe maximum on electricity. LED lights use very, very little electricity. So as I mentioned to you, if you stick around to the end of this video, I would make sure that you didn't pay $799. So if you use the code REDNOW on our website, you'll be able to pick up a red light therapy device for 10% less. So if you work that out on the MyLight MIDI with a 10% discount, it actually works out to less than $20 per month. If you guys have any questions from today's video, then please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I always forget to say this. I meant to say this in the middle of the video, but please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. That lets us know that you're enjoying the content and that we can create more of it for you. Other than that, guys, I hope that you have a fantastic day further, and we will chat again soon. Cheers.